What's up, everyone? Welcome to Twisted Gaming. Technical difficulties, right? So I don't know how the stream looks on y'all's end, but I don't know. Having internet issues, so it's always good about that. But let me bring in the guests, see what they think. We got 19k Fox, and we got PDubs.
All right, so Twisted Chris, you're running the show using a Windows 3.1 computer, and
oh my gosh,
and 72k modem right now.
You sound good though.
You sound great.
You sound great.
You look
but the visuals are trash, aren't they?
Yeah.
No, just play it off as a style. This is
see, now on YouTube it looks clear on YouTube, right? Except for me. So I'll just be the ghost. Y'all look great though. Wow.
So we should look good. We should look good.
Now
I got all kind of filters going on here.
I look good on my computer, but not on YouTube. I'm ghost.
Well, you're just the host. We're the guests. They came to see us, so
yeah, I know.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, not true. It's not true. None of it.
So, how are y'all doing?
I'm great, man. It's been a fun day today with all the summer gaming announcements and trailers that came out, and it's been a fun week of Arcade 1-Up news and drama, right? So, yeah. I'm doing good, man. I'm excited. These are one of those fun weeks in gaming. What about you, Fox?
Oh, absolutely. I just got back from Long Island. My plane landed about 3 hours ago, so I'm glad to be home, and I'm excited to get caught up. Yeah, I couldn't jump in on all the live streaming action. There was a lot of fun stuff going on with Arcade 1-Up. And then, of course, I pre-ordered my, my Shredder's Revenge for Switch. So I got that thing. So I can't wait till that thing drops.
It's going to be on Game Pass.
Yes.
Game Pass on launch day for free, bro.
Yes. And I'm also going to get the physical copies. I'm just going to double dip like crazy. So.
Oh my gosh, y'all are Xbox fans. All right, delete. No,
hey, no. I got my I got my PS5 right next to me, and actually, on PlayStation 5 just launched today in the store. They put a pinball game in. It's a basketball pinball game. It's only $2 on the PS5 store, and it's a lot of fun. Wow,
that's crazy.
Yeah. Well, man, there's a lot we could talk about, but it's your show, bro. You take it away.
Hey, y'all interrupt anytime you want, because I'm like out of the loop. I know some things, but of course, I can't say them. But
yes, you can. You can say it. You don't listen. Don't let anybody put you in a box. You can say whatever the hell you want to say.
Man,
hold on, real quick. Let me just go ahead whenever you're ready.
All right. So what's coming out is Mickey Mouse Playhouse.
Finally. Confirmed.
Yep, confirmed. Oh, so welcome, chat, to the show. We're going to be talking about arcades, and we're going to talk about console stuff. And I put something together funny. So before we get started, let's show this. Okay, let me know what you think. Now, basically, this video I'm about to show you is basically how YouTube is and how creators work and how we look at each other. Watch this crap. It's funny. Okay. I hope it's clear.
We'll see.
I've had enough of you, man-tooth.
Oh.
This is going to end right here, right now. Let's dance, dickweed. You want to dance, Ronnie? I want a polka. Come get a taste. Rick, where'd you get a hand grenade?
I don't know.
All right, let's do this.
I'm so glad I'm Vince Vaughn.
Yeah, here.
If you're gonna have a fight, then don't forget Channel 2 News.
Channel 2 News.
Lead anchor Frank Richard. You dirtbags have been in third place for 5 years. Yeah, we're about to be in dead place.
Not so fast, you ingrates! Public news team is taking a break from its pledge drive to kick some ass. No commercials, no mercy!
Everybody else is PBS. war continues.
You know what's really cool about that movie is right after that, Ron Burgundy goes into the middle of the crowd. He goes, "Guys, remember the ground rules: no touching of the hair or face." And they break the rules. There's like 9 guys. Brick killed a guy. I love that.
Escalated quickly.
I love that movie. The first movie's so good. The sequel was terrible, but the first movie was so good.
It was only good because of the callbacks, the nostalgia of the first movie. But the first movie was just epic.
Yeah, I watched part 2 last night, and then I think the night before I watched part 1. But yeah, part 1 it's really good. But yeah, I thought that'd be pretty funny because when somebody comes out with news or whatever, and then you got YouTube and all the creators, trying to kill each other. Yeah. Who gets it out first and stuff. So that made a lot of sense.
No, it's true because there's so little. So we're just trying to fight over that little morsel, man. We just pound some. We got to have our take, which that's what everybody does. No matter what the genre, no matter what you're talking about, whether it's movies or sports or whatever, it's always the same thing. It's they get a piece of news and they just freak out. Everybody has their take. That's just kind of that's really how the game is played.
I mean, look at what happened today, right? You had the big summer game fest, Summer of Gaming, and every single time throughout the day a new trailer was dropped, all of a sudden 5,000 YouTubers posted a video saying, "Here's my reaction to the trailer," right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I don't see anybody freaking out about the fact that those guys are making videos. Like, there's too many videos. How dare they make these videos? How dare they share their opinions? But here in the home arcade space, if 3 guys release a video, it's 3 videos too many. You know what I mean? So it cracks me up that modern gaming YouTubers don't have to deal with this crap that I have to see and hear that arcade YouTubers deal. Oh my God, 3 videos got released. This community sucks.
It's probably because it's a small niche,
Yeah.
And then you just see it all. But like other stuff, like PlayStation stuff, it might be there, but you ain't gonna see it. There's too much.
There's too many. There's too many.
I mean, I got mad. Let's see, it was the State of Play. What was it? I think it was last week, or was it earlier this? I can't remember. Anyways, I was gonna go live, right, and at the event, and guess what happened? I come up here, get all ready, then my computer starts updating. I'm like, and it took like 30 minutes. So I missed out on it. I'm like, really?
That sucks.
It looks like it's still updating.
Yeah,
it's in the middle.
Well, I probably need to reset my router and then it'd be okay. But there wasn't enough time for the show, so I just said screw it. So I just look like a nut, and y'all can look good.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, chime in anytime y'all want. But I have a list. I'm gonna go down 16 things. If you want to add to it, that's fine.
16? Holy cow!
Hell yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I always got to go by list because I'm not like y'all. I don't know how to run a show. Okay, I'm just here.
Well, I always do for any show that I'm hosting. I always do an outline as well, just like that.
Absolutely.
And in fact, if you guys watch my live streams, I'm always like this. On to the next topic. That's me checking the list. Like, did I remember to talk about that? It's a bad habit of mine.
Like I said earlier, tomorrow I'm having a show with New Sensation. We're having like a gaming show, right?
Oh, that'll be cool.
We're asking each other questions. Now that's probably gonna be a long stream because she has 25 questions and I do. Wow. So it's gonna go back. So I don't know how long that's gonna last. It's gonna be fun though.
Okay.
So and we're competing for like if she wins, I have to buy her what she wants, and if I win, she has to buy me what I want. So we'll see how it goes.
It's not a bad thing.
Yeah. So first thing, now y'all probably talked about this in 50 videos already. Okay.
Okay.
Mortal Kombat 30th anniversary. Are you buying it? Yeah, one up. Are y'all buying it?
Box?
Yes, I've already got it. It's paid off. It's ready to go. Just waiting. Yeah. So I'll leave it at that. I'm sure we're gonna talk about other things, but yeah, I have pre-ordered it. Can't wait to get it.
I pre-ordered it as well, and according to the latest news that came out today or yesterday, I think it was Bill's Retro Gaming Show on YouTube mentioned that they updated the Arcade 1-Up website that they're actually shipping next week. So people were thinking July. It might be next week we actually get these cabinets.
Oh, wow. That's exciting. Wow.
So I'll be getting one. Fox is getting one. We know Michael B is going to buy one. He can't help himself, even if he says he won't.
Yeah.
He will. I don't know who else is getting one. Nostalgia's not.
Yeah.
I don't know.
See, at first I was going to get one, but then I was like, well, I would only be buying it for the Wi-Fi since I already have the original that has all the games on it.
Yep.
So I was like, maybe later on. I don't know. It's kind of like but the Killer Instinct that I got, I would have probably sold that in time, but I decided not to because I got the Bobby Boo deck. See what I'm saying? Once I got that on there, now it's kind of like a little collector's type thing, same as the Big Blue. Later on I might would sell that too, but it has the Bobby Boo deck too, so it's custom.
It's tough.
So,
it's tough to beat that. I mean, you're not going to be able to beat that,
that.
and nobody can beat that out of the box. So
yeah. Okay, well that answers my question. 2 sold right there. Good. Awesome. The next one, Street Fighter, Capcom Legacy, Yoga Flame. Thoughts? Are y'all buying that one?
All right, let everybody know right off the bat, I am a big Capcom fan.
Here it
but
comes.
The way it stands right now,
Here it comes.
I am not going to do it. I've given this a lot of thought, and I've got a lot of Capcom cabinets. I got the Big Blue. I've got the Marvel vs. Capcom right back here. I got the Marvel Superheroes Collector's Edition, Limited Edition, whatever. If it's just going to have a bunch of more Street Fighters, I'm going to miss Final Fight, but I don't think I'm going to go for it. I mean, unless the artwork is amazing, but even then it's going to be hidden by my other cabinets. So right now, I'm actually not planning on buying it.
Yeah, the way I look at it is it's, the Capcom Legacy cabinet that got released last year, it's probably that cabinet being re-released this year. And from what we've seen historically, right? Like the all the legacy cabinets last year had 12 games. All the legacy cabinets this year have 14 games. We can assume a couple of games will get added. It's pretty much going to be that same legacy cabinet from last year with a couple of games added. Honestly, I mean, take a look behind me. I got that Big Blue, right? Like, I don't see, since I have that, I don't see the need to get it. What I'm most curious to see though is what are the cabinet skins going to look like? Because it sounds like there's going to be more than one. There might be 2 or 3 different versions. The Yoga Flame, and then there's like I think another Ryu version or something.
The Shinku Hadouken. Yep,
that's it. So yeah, I'm interested just to see what they look like, but I'm not buying one. What about you, Chris?
I'm not sure yet. I was told that it was significantly different than the Big Blue.
Really?
I don't know what it means by that. That's what I was told. Yes, but I don't know what that means.
And you know what? My biggest hang-up is going to be that monitor. I mean, why? If you've got Big Blue with that crisp BOE, why would you get another Legacy and run the risk of having what we all believe is going to be a subpar monitor?
Is it just a cheaper monitor? Is that why they went with it?
We don't know for sure, but from what we've seen, it looks like, and what we've had confirmed from Arcade 1-Up is that it is a 5x4 or 5.4. And the images that we've seen, at least my opinion, it's washed out. It looks like we're going to get another Golden TXL, but a 17-inch model. I mean, I don't know. I hope not, because like I said, I'm sure I'll find out with the Mortal Kombat. And if that's good, okay, well then, then it's probably smooth sailing, but I don't know.
I got this video, Street Fighter Monitor Gate.
It's going to happen.
Well, I do know that luckily the MK30th is shipping next week, so we'll have a good idea as to the kind of monitors that are going to be in the 3/4 scale cabs moving forward that are 17-inch monitors. So I think next week Mortal Kombat will give us a good idea of what we're in for, and we'll go from there.
And I think, it really is an issue. I know a lot of people don't, it's no big deal, but look at PDubs. You can see his Big Blue in the background. You can see what game is on there. You can see who's fighting who. Look at mine. You can see on the Marvel vs. Capcom. You can
Yeah.
see the game. You can see,
Mhm.
you know, it makes quality. The monitor quality makes a big difference, and maybe
Yep.
it's not going to be a big deal if you're looking straight on at a golden tee. But when you're talking about a 2-player, it's going to make a difference. And if you're paying, even if it's just $500, that's still a lot of money. And I want a good monitor.
Yeah, we'll get to that golden tee in a minute. That's one of our
Yeah.
subjects.
Oh yeah.
New sensation with $5 super chat. Did you guys coordinate the backwards hat?
I always wear a backwards hat, but you know what's funny, Fox? I don't see you wear a hat too often. And,
Okay. I'll let everybody know.
that one's looking really tight on your head, man. That's
It's-
really fitted.
This is my go-to, right?
Oh,
But-
Cowboys! Oh,
But
throw that
I
in
know,
the
I know,
trash.
I know.
Put that in the
But
trash.
I actually took a piece of stainless steel angle iron in the forehead here,
Yep.
so I thought I'd cover that up today. So that's
Mm.
why I'm like, and I knew at least Chris was going to have a hat, so I'm like, well, I'll just rock
Oh,
my
yeah.
hat. And it'll blend right in, and nobody will know. But now I've just blown my cover.
See, the reason why I wear my hat backwards is because at work I wear a hat so I don't get burnt to hell. And I used to wear it forward, but then when I'm flying down the road on a tractor, it blows right off. Won't
Yep.
blow off this way. So
I got a funny
this-
story.
This way, I get everybody. I get all the crap about Cowboys. That way, everybody can just they can send their insults right to here. So
put some duct tape over it or something. Right?
I might have to do that.
I got a really quick funny hat story. So this red hat, Chris, if you want to put me full screen, this is funny. So I wore this.
How do I do that? I don't even know.
Oh, you don't
so-
know. There you go.
There
All
you
right.
go.
There we are.
So this red hat right here, I had a viewer leave a comment on one of my videos. This was like 6 months ago. I was wearing this hat in one of my pre-recorded videos. He leaves me a comment on my video. He goes, I am unsubscribing from your channel because you are a Trump supporter. And I never talk politics, guys. You never talk politics. You never talk politics on YouTube, right? And so I commented his comment. I said, where in this video did I mention Donald Trump? I said, what are you talking about? He goes, you're wearing a... What happened back there? It sounds like a war. He goes,
good.
you're wearing a Make America Great Again hat. And I'm like, no, dude, it's Dungeons and Dragons, bro. Dungeons and Dragons.
See,
But he-
I mean, it's crazy.
But because my head was up and all he saw was this little white thing, he thought it was a Make America Great Again hat. It was so funny.
Red
was
hat,
like,
you
dude,
can't-
That's
Oh, and I wrote and I said, dude, it's a Dungeons and Dragons hat. And then he writes back, he goes, oh, sorry. It was pretty funny.
wow.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
Hashtag cancel red hats.
It was so funny.
Yeah, that is crazy. You know,
'Cause I don't talk politics on YouTube, man. I stay
No.
away from that.
It's a
Yeah,
gaming
and-
channel, man. We have
and-
fun.
and on top of that, I mean, who cares? You know what I mean? Who cares? People make such a big deal about either sides of this and that. Vote for who you want. Who cares? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But there's always something. I mean, oh my gosh.
It never ends.
Yeah, there's always something about it.
Yep.
Wow. Let's see.
What else you got?
Okay, so PDubs, Golden
Yes.
Tee 3D.
Yes.
Yours died. So
Yeah.
tell us about that.
Yeah, it's a dead stick right now. So I put a video out on my channel, and what's funny is I had a number of guys come, and that was the whole reason to make that video. I had another troll come at me saying, "You only make videos to whenever you have something negative to say about Arcade 1-Up," and I was like, "Dude, do you even watch my channel? I've put out 150 Arcade 1-Up videos, and 80% of them are positive, right? You can't if all you remember are the products that I gave a bad review on, and not remember all the products I gave a good review on. It's not my fault, bro." But anyway, that's another story. That's the kind of stuff we deal with every day. But what's funny is whatchamacallit? So the cabinet, I put a video out on my channel to raise awareness saying, hey guys, this is what I'm going through. Let me know if you're going through the same. And I've had a number of guys, if you read the comments on that video, going through the same thing. Cabinet's just dead. Just dead. Last weekend, I'm sorry, well, now it's been over a week. So a weekend and a half ago, I played it. I turned it off. I hit the power button. It did the normal power cycle saying it's powering down, shut off. I play my Arcade 1-Ups once a week. I came back 8 days later, went to turn it on. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. No power. The marquee doesn't light up. No sounds from the speakers. The monitor doesn't turn on, etc. Whatchamacallit? And I took all the wires off. I plugged everything back in. That didn't work. Tried another power cable from another arcade one up. That didn't work. Opened up the control panel, checked to see if the power switch was broken. The power switch feels, looks, and is connected just fine. Took the PCB off, unplugged everything from the PCB, plugged the PCB back in, then replugged and powered everything back on. The cabinet just won't turn on, right? It's just dead. So I opened a ticket with Arcade 1-Up customer support. They, whatchamacallit, they responded to me same day, which is great. Arcade 1-Up's customer service is greatly improved. I'll fight with anyone.
Yeah, they've gotten way better.
They used to be the worst out of all the home arcade companies, and now they're one of the best. And whatchamacallit, and then sure enough, they gave me instructions, and I'm waiting on replacement parts and stuff. So, odds are it's the PCB, and odds are they're going to send me a new PCB or monitor or something. We'll see. But either way, it kind of stinks because you pay $700 for something, and this was on day 81 that I owned it, right? Like, it craps out. And I'm like, I only got 9 days left in my warranty. It's time to, I got to get this ticket in, right? I got to get my ticket in. You know what I mean? But that's
it happens though. I mean, it happens because, I have the Arcade 1-Up pinball, the Marvel. And, when they first came out, and it had the, the 24-inch screen and stuff, I laughed at it at first, right? And then when I went to Nebraska Furniture Mart, because my Nebraska Furniture Mart, they have an Arcade 1-Up section from hell. I mean, they almost got every damn machine there on, and you can go test it out. They even had the golden tee and, everything. But when I went there and tried the pinball at one point, and this was when it first released, I think, I was like, But then when they had the sale, I think it was what, I don't know if it was a sale. It was the original price, right? $5.99, I think.
Yeah, it came back down to the original price.
yeah. And then I finally bought it, right? And then I started playing. I was like, I looked at the time. I was like, damn, I've been on here for 3 hours, right? And then I had friends come over, and now they played it, and now they went and bought one. So I really like it, And if you're really playing it, the size doesn't matter anymore because you're focused into it. So I enjoy that. But my point is some people that bought the pinball machines, they're had problems and died too. I guess. I guess that's just life, Get a bad one or a good one. But you got.
I've only had one. Well, it didn't even really die. So I had an X-Men versus Street Fighter, and it wouldn't give me any voltage out for my lit marquee. So I tried everything. I actually put cabinets back to back and plugged in just to make sure that wasn't it, and make sure that the lit marquee was good, and it was. So it was, it was PCB, just wouldn't output voltage. Same thing. I just contacted Arcade 1-Up. They said do these like 2 things. I sent a little video, a couple pics, and they were like, okay, no problem, and just sent me another PCB. I didn't send the old one back. So,
wow.
But other than that, man, knock on wood, I've had really good luck so far. So
now you have the golden tee too, right?
Yeah. So I had the golden tee. I didn't have any problems. Well, it operated, but the screen is god awful. And I got turned on to this video. Someone else actually did all the hard work and sourced the actual monitor that was. You had to take it out of its casing, but it was basically a plug and play upgrade for the most part. It really was. And Console Kids told me about it and watched the guy's video. I had one. I found one on eBay, and man, I'm telling you what, if you check out the video, it's insane. So kudos to him.
Big difference,
amazing. Oh, it was amazing. Huge difference. It's what they should have done from the beginning. So
now, how much was that screen for that?
Well, when I got it with shipping, it was about $55.
Oh man.
Now you're going to pay maybe $20-$30 more because they decided to raise that up. I guess they saw the desire or the order started rolling in. So it was like, I think it was $36 plus like $20 for shipping. Now it's like $56 plus $20 for shipping. So that's how they get you.
Yeah. It's pricey. I mean, my Killer Instinct arcade one is about $1,000 machine now. It's not even the pro model. Well, I guess. But yeah, that's another subject we'll get into though. But going down,
sure.
Oh, it's arrived. That's the next. What are your both thoughts on the 1-Up Pros? Where are they at?
PDubs hit them.
I mean, based upon my experience with the Golden Tee, like if it's going to have the same monitor as the Golden Tee, but not be optimized and stuff, like to look good, like it gets tough to say you want to buy like that Killer Instinct Pro, right? You know, like I don't know, man. Like the Golden Tee also, I mean, it's bigger. It's nice that it's bigger, but then again, it takes up just a little bit more space, than a normal arcade one up. Like right now, I'm not even thinking it. You know what I mean? I'm not even really thinking about pro and also too, all the pro cabinets are going to be the fighting cabinets, right? So from what rumors we've heard, you're going to get Killer Instinct Pro, Street Fighter Pro, Mortal Kombat Pro. You know, it's going to be all the fighting cabinets, and it's like we've already bought these cabinets time and time again. Like I have Big Blue, it's online. MK30th will be here next week. That'll be online. I really don't need. Like for right now, I'm not interested in Pro. What about you, Fox?
I've been in this weird sort of position. So I really like Killer Instinct too. I'm not great at it, but I like the game. I actually really like Battletoads, the arcade game too. So I was always going to get the thing, but then the Pro was announced. So I was kind of back and forth, and I was waiting. Well, maybe if KI 3/4 drops, I'll just go ahead and get that. But that really, it had one little sale for like a week, and it was gone. So I'm still waiting. But I think, you know, two things. We know about all the extra crap they're going to give you, stuff you don't really want, a stool that's now a chair, an anti-fatigue mat, a tin sign. You know, but if the thing is like $900, if it's $899 and it's got a good monitor, I would probably get it, but it's probably going to be $1,000. And if it's got that monitor in it, I mean, God, man, I can't see it. I really can't see it. If it's got the same monitor that we see in the XL cabinet, and it's got to, I mean, for a fighting game, response time has to be great. So, you know, zero latency, you know, it's got to be really good. It's got to look crisp and clean to show off those graphics. And if you have the word pro on this thing, advertising it as the Pro Series, best of the best, you cannot have a washed out monitor. And if that is the case, I don't give a damn what game comes out, AVP notwithstanding. I'm not going to get it. I'm not going to get it because I just can't see it.
See, Pro is supposed to be above XL.
I would think so. Yeah.
So the XLs are, what price are those? $699.
$699.
$699.
Yeah.
So that's $7. So add $300 more, you got $1,000. See, I was told it was $999. $1,000.
It's got to be. It can't have any issues.
Now, see, I would also think if they did bring it out, a Pro would be Daytona. They did that. And what was the other one?
That would be nice.
What was the other Pro that? Brain fart. I was told another one what it would be Pro. Oh, it'd be like a Star Wars. It would be a Pro.
Oh God, dude, listen, that would be. But I'm telling you, it's got to be more than just what we've seen in the past. Is that you have a premium bundle, which is really just the exact same cabinet, but it comes with a stool, or it comes with a tin sign. I'm afraid that what we're going to see with a Pro model is really just the exact same thing, but with a chair and a mat and a tin sign, and they're not going to really upgrade the guts of what you got, because we really haven't seen that. We really haven't seen a big upgraded version, minus some that have a lit marquee and some that don't. We've never seen one that's got a crappy monitor, but this one has a great monitor, you know, no big core features, I guess. So that's, I don't know. I need to see more before I even think about going XL. Going Pro.
We haven't even really heard any updates on the Pro either, because that's already on pre-order, right?
No, I don't think so.
KI is not pre-order yet?
I don't think so. PDubs, it's not for pre-order, right?
What, the
Pro? KI Pro? Yeah, you can't pre-order that thing yet. No. Yeah, there's no pricing yet.
Nope.
Wouldn't that be crazy if they just, canceled it and disappeared?
Well, let's just put it this way. It's kind of weird that they announced that, back during CES time, January? And here we are. Dude, guys, it's been almost 6 months. Where's the pre-order? Makes me worry that, well, not worry. But it makes me think that maybe it's just been canceled. Like, forget it.
Yeah, because remember they're supposed to do one every quarterly. We should already have another announcement of one, right?
Yeah.
Yep. See it.
Yep.
So that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Always had it.
Unless there's a production delay. I mean, think about it. These companies have a hard time getting chips and boards and parts. Maybe there's a production delay, but it is kind of weird that there have been no word on it since. So, and did they take it off the website, Fox? Is it off the website?
It's still there. Let me see. Before you had to,
kind of buried. It's kind of buried, right?
Yeah, before you had to actually search for it. It wasn't just listed under their cabs.
Well, while you're looking for that, look at this. CT Jason, $5. I miss how arcade went up was back in 2019, 2020. Back when we'd get multiple cabs, the variety was there. Nowadays, not so much. I think he means multiple cabs where it's like you could get a cab with and without a marquee, lit marquee, and stuff like that. You know what I mean? A cab with and without a riser. I think that's what he means. Because when it comes to variety, you get variety. You could buy the same cabinet with the same games
over and over
in 12 different form factors. Think about it. They got the microcade, they got the countercades, they got the partycades, they got the cocktail tables, they got the 3/4 scale arcades. So, like, you know, a lot of the main game cabinets like Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, Marvel, a lot of those cabinets you can buy in 8 different form factors, 8 different price points, something like that.
I can't believe you left off Collectorcade in that list. How dare you?
Well, I said
highly anticipated.
I said microcade. I meant to say collectorcade. Plus, you got the head-to-head tabletops now, which, by the way, I love that Pong head-to-head tabletop. I'll fight anyone on that. That thing is awesome. But yeah, you do have variety at different price points. You just don't have like the variety of I want to buy a cabinet with and without a riser, with and without a light-up control panel, with and without a light-up marquee. Those days were nice, right? So
to answer your question, when it comes to the Killer Instinct Pro, if you go to their website and you click on all cabinets, you can see every cabinet, including the first generation Street Fighter 3/4, no riser. That's still there. If you want to find the Pro, you have to go into the search menu and you have to type it in. Now, if you type in Killer Instinct, the 3/4 and the Pro does show up. They do show up.
Oh, okay.
But it's not. It's like you said. It's sort of buried. It's not just front and center like it used to be.
Yeah.
So maybe they're gonna secretly,
it's gonna walk out the. It's gonna.
It might have been a test. It could have been a test. They put it out there and see what people's reactions.
Well, think about it. When they announce cabinets and then they do that whole notify me button, there's a reason why that notify me button is there. Like when they did the Dragons, was it Space Ace? Didn't they have a Space Ace notify me?
Yep, and Dragon's Lair. Yeah, both of them.
And I guarantee you, if nobody clicked on notify me on Space Ace, remember they came out and they're like, "Yeah, we're not doing Space Ace artwork. We're just doing Dragon's Lair." I mean that to me, I mean they probably like Ricardo here. He says testing the water in the live chat. That's probably what happened there. So I wouldn't be surprised.
It's kind of it is reminiscent of Dragon's Lair. When remember you had CES, you had all these cabinets announced as well as Dragon's Lair. Everything else was you could pre-order. Some of the cabinets started shipping, and we heard nothing about Dragon's Lair. Now, same thing. We had all these legacy cabinets announced at the same time that Killer Instinct Pro was announced. You could pre-order them. Some of them are shipping, or they're going to ship next week. Nothing. Crickets on Pro Series. Not looking good, boys. Not looking good.
Yeah, it doesn't look good at all. All right, next thing. Let's see. NFL Blitz. Are y'all buying that one?
Well, obviously we need to see it, right? We need to see what the cabinet looks like in real life, how it plays. Also, more information on is the Wi-Fi that they got approved with the FCC, is that just for leaderboards and firmware updates and things like that, records like most touchdowns, deepest pass, biggest run back, who knows? Or is it actually going to be online competitive play, right? So we obviously need all the facts. I mean, all we know, all that got confirmed yesterday is that this thing is 100% real yesterday, but we're missing too much information to say it's a must buy because we don't even know what this cabinet looks like or how many games are on it or anything, right, Fox?
I wish sometimes that I could be as level-headed as you, P-Dubs, but unfortunately I cannot. I'm gonna buy this damn thing. It's I can't help myself. So what we quote unquote know, knock on wood, $5.99 is going to be the price as far as the GameFly leaks are concerned. So
and those leaks have been correct this whole time.
so far, it's been the only thing that it hasn't been correct has been the release date of Shack Jam, which whatever. But if it's got NFL Blitz by itself, if it's a 4-player cab like we've seen before, if it's got a good BOE monitor, I mean, I think I'm going to pick it up. I mean, this is the casual game. This is the bar game. This is what you want down there. I think a lot of people are you're either in an NBA Jam camp or an NFL Blitz camp. I think I'm definitely more in the NFL Blitz. So, barring some weird thing, I'm going to get it.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean, we've done streams in the past, and I've told viewers, I'm like, look, I said, really, when I look at everything Arcade One Up is going to release by the end of the year, I only see myself buying 2 cabinets, MK30th and Blitz, right? So there's a good chance I'm going to get it, but I still want to know what I'm getting into before I hit the purchase button. So,
well, on the NFL Blitz, it's just not going to be one game. I'll let
I
you
hope
know
not.
that. Oh, it's not.
Oh.
But
Oh.
that's all I'm gonna say.
All
He
right.
thinks it ain't gonna be like Terminator. You know what I mean? Where it
Oh,
just has
God.
one game. It ain't gonna be one game.
Yeah. You know, my wife still loves that cabinet. I still hear her going click, 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 playing with
Oh,
that
the
cabinet.
Terminator.
Yeah. I mean, she bought it. It's her cabinet.
Yeah.
Probably my top 3, maybe top 4 cabinets that gets playtime.
Yeah.
Very nice.
You're terminated.
We got super
Out of
chat.
here.
Kumarev.
Yeah.
When are you guys gonna talk about the root cause of A1 Up? GTM Strat. When's the IPO coming and who will buy A1 Up stock when they go public? Good stream.
Ooh.
We talking about stocks, huh?
We're talking about going public. I think of all the companies that are doing this are probably the most likely, right?
I don't know if a company their size is ready to go public yet. You know what I mean? Like, they are, they're what? In like 2017 or 2018, they were an $8 to $10 million revenue a year company, according to some public records online. They're obviously a lot bigger than that. They could be double, they could be triple that by now. But like, really, I still think it would be in Scott's best interest to keep building it up until it's really worth a good amount of money for him to go public. And you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But that's kind of a boring conversation. Would I buy stock in Arcade One Up? Probably not, because no, I'm just being honest, man. Because I mean, we're what about 3? Are we 3 or 4 years into this? You know?
Yeah,
what I mean?
about 4, I think. Yeah.
I mean, how much longer can the excitement train keep going this way? You know what I mean? Like I myself am getting worn out, burnt out by, now I got to buy another cabinet.
No, I think you're right. I think there's some fatigue,
Yep.
when it comes to sort of the same cabs over and over again. It's exciting to think about if they were to go public, their purchasing power, their buying power, their stature within the industry, because I think about the competition for retro games, who's vying for that. I don't see a lot of collections coming out with the exception of like very specific stuff. You have you don't have a Konami collection per se. You have like Contra collections. You have Ninja Turtles collections. But as far as who's going out and trying to gather up all that IP, I don't know that there's a bunch of competition.
Mhm.
Maybe they're going to build this up. Maybe if they went public, they would have more buying power. They could really vie for some of that stuff. We got big fans in the community that are dying for some good 80s classics to bring in. And Arcade One Up could be a top contender for those old titles, trying to get their hands on those. It's sort of like a vacuum being left by the big consoles that are maybe moving on beyond that. When they talk about a classic for PlayStation, they're talking about like PS2 era stuff, not 80s stuff. So I think, I don't know that I would buy stock, but this is probably a conversation we might be having in a year, potentially. Yeah. But I think it's probably always for rule of thumb: keep it private as long as you can because you have that control. Once there's a board involved, I don't know.
I'm honestly surprised that that the company lasted this long. To be honest with you,
Yeah.
because when they first came out, it was what? Let's see, I think it was Pac-Man, Street Fighter, Rampage, and what was it?
Galaga.
That was the first 4, right? I got all 4 of those.
Final Fight, I think. Or I don't know if
No,
that
I
was
think
Gen
that
2.
was Gen 2.
Yeah, it was Gen 2.
Because there was only 4 cabs, and I don't know where I even saw these damn things. I guess I saw it on the internet, and I was like, wow, these are neat, even though I had, original arcades already, but I like these. And then when they started, putting more out, I was like, and everybody was starting to buy a lot of them, right? Have 20 or 30. I was like, what are these people going to be like? Nah, I think we're done now. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But then y'all made some good videos about, where, you see a new one coming, so you'll just sell this one and then use that money to. And I was like, well, there's that. Yeah. There's my theory on that,
Yeah, I can say because I did go nuts in the beginning buying every single product that all these companies released, not just Arcade 1-Up, is that I had plenty of stuff here to kind of supplement getting the next cabinet. You know what I mean? I could sell one to help pay for the next one. You know what I mean? Like, to me, I kept looking at it as upgrades, like trading in your Super Nintendo for the Nintendo 64. That's kind of the way I look at it, right? You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, okay, I'll get rid of this Mortal Kombat to buy the new one, right? So, but not everyone out there has a big collection of cabinets like this, right? Most Arcade 1-Up fans, they probably have 5 or less cabinets in their house. I mean, how many people do you think have 10 plus cabinets? I mean, probably just the super fans in this community. You know what I mean?
I got 10 originals.
Yeah. Rub it in.
Yeah. So how many do you have, PDubs, right now?
1, 2. What do I got here? I got 4 behind me plus pinball machine. 12 plus a pinball machine. And then 22. This is funny, right? And then I got 2. I got 2 in the living room is 24. And then so I got 24 cabinets that are either Arcade 1-Ups, iArcades, or At Games cabinets. I have 2 virtual pinball machines and then 1 real pinball machine. So I got like 27 in every room of the house. Damn. So
everyone in the chat, clip that.
It's pretty bad. Now keep in mind, I used to have more. Like there was a time I had 12 Arcade 1-Ups in my garage, and I finally started selling them. I started putting them on Facebook Marketplace, and I'm like, okay, I just got to start getting rid of these. You know what I mean? And now I only have 6 in the garage. I sold 6. But I've had more. Progress.
One step at a time. You can do it.
Yeah.
It's definitely an addiction. That's for sure.
It was, but I think I'm recovering. I'm at that point of recovery. Like now I'm very, very selective. Like keep in mind, most of that stuff I bought the first 2.5 years of this kind of hobby. Now I'm like I told you, Arcade 1-Up has got like 10, 12 cabinets coming out this year. I'm only buying 2 of them. Whereas in years past, Fox, I bought every single cabinet that came out, right? You know what I mean?
Choose now. That's kind of like my collecting of, retro stuff and signs and stuff. I've slowed down a lot because I want to say one year I probably spent probably 30 grand on some of my retro stuff.
Ooh.
Yep.
So then I was like, we're getting way out of hand here, and it's getting a little ridiculous. So I've kind of slowed down a little bit. So it gets addicting.
A little bit, yeah.
Sure. What does 1-Up need to work on the most? Y'all probably can answer that, maybe.
Go ahead, Fox.
Variety. I mean, we have quality control issues. We have the monitor issues and all that. I see a progression when it comes to legacies. We're getting more. I mean, legacy is going to be a pretty stout little machine. I mean, if you're somebody just starting out, they're going to get 14 games. They're going to get Wi-Fi. Things like risers and lit marquees are no longer adders. They're there from the beginning. So that's good. Cabinet shape is getting better. It's variety. We can't rehash anymore. Really. I mean, not really. I mean, how do you get better than the legacies that they're coming out with the exception of maybe a better monitor? We've got to go deep cuts. You really got to satisfy some of your hardcore fans, some of the people that are getting into this. You got to have, if you're going to have defenders, got to have the right control scheme. But it really is. It's going to be variety, I think, is the biggest thing. And I'm sure that's a question that they're trying to answer. I'm sure it's something they're trying to acquire different titles and all that, because they probably know that they can't keep doing this. They can't keep just rehashing everything. So I think if there was one thing I would suggest besides the monitor, it would be variety.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's the number one thing they need to do.
Yeah, variety. Yeah, that sounds good.
And Alien
Variety,
versus Predator.
variety.
Alien versus Predator. Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry.
And
You just
Kubrick.
reminded me. Yes.
Those two.
Yeah.
Those two titles
Yeah.
have to come this year.
Yeah, like we were talking about on Justin's stream the other day, it's when this company goes under, they'll only have one thing to look back at that could have saved the company, and that would have been the launch of a Cuber cabinet. But
Absolutely. Without question.
The fact that they won't do it, hey, you're lost.
Yeah, I think they'll do it Daytona for sure, because that's John D's favorite racing game. So I see that coming now.
Yeah.
Is that a year or two off? Most likely, but you know what I mean. I think they'll do that. So talking about Sega, here we go. Let's see. Boop. Look how beautiful that looks. I just got this done yesterday.
It looks great. You did good there, Chris.
Yeah, I appreciate it. So this is 19k Fox's custom little build. I think that's awesome, dude. I watched the video.
Well, thank you. No, I was a Genesis fan. I was NES was the first console that I fell in love with, but when it came to the 16-bit era, I was Genesis all the way. I didn't get to go crazy when it came to this one. This was not custom artwork for the most part. I did redo the lit marquee artwork, and obviously the eye panel was completely kind of a one-off. But this kit is available like you see it, with the exception of the eye panel, from escapepod.com or escapepodonline.com. But to me, it just was a no-brainer. I started with a Mortal Kombat, so you get the red fake T-molding, and you get this kit, and then you get the Intech gaming deck, with your Genesis, and it freaking. I was just playing it today. Actually, I was testing out. I just got the Battletoads and Double Dragon, that cart that came out. So I was playing around with that. That's pretty fun. But yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome. Fun to play Streets of Rage on, for damn sure.
Yeah, I think the game holder.
Oh yeah, where you have the cartridges. That was
kind of
nice.
it kind of makes sense. I thought if it was going to be for cartridges, you kind of showcase them, and it's also a place to put them. So
yeah.
Typically you hear about like Gulf Coast decals or Gulf Coast customs. I always say it wrong. Arcade graphics, Sabos for artwork. But guys, Escape Pod Online does really good quality artwork, and also you guys know those giant arcade one-up cabinets that take to conventions, those 30-foot tall cabinets, or
big ones.
Like Escape Pod Online, to my knowledge, printed the artwork to put on those cabinets and stuff.
Oh, sweet.
So, I actually have my Capcom Dungeons and Dragons custom arcade one-up cabinet. The artwork is from Escape Pod Online, and it's fantastic. It's beautiful artwork. It's beautiful artwork. So that's the Shadow over Mystera cabinet mod that I have, which I've never made a video on, Fox.
Oh, you have to show that off, dude. I
should probably make a video. I did that cabinet. I did that cabinet like a year ago, and I've never made a video for it.
No, anything weird or unique or different or custom at all, you should definitely showcase. Everybody in the community should do that. If you got a channel, show off your stuff. It gets the creative juices flowing.
Yeah,
Yeah, because I like looking at all the unique stuff, you know.
Yeah.
But this is great. This is fantastic. Highly recommend Escape Pod Online. And Fox, you did a beautiful job on this.
Thank you. No, I enjoyed the hell out of this one, guys. This one was fun.
Yeah,
This
this
one was
is
fun.
really cool. Where's your Nintendo one at?
It's
Is that next?
So the funny, I actually made one. So back when I was first starting the channel, I was grinding out mods on my Street Fighter, the Gen 1 Street Fighter, and I made a bunch of different control decks. And one of them was actually, I took the little, so when the NES Classic came out, the little HDMI console, I did the upgrade on the monitor. So I have an HDMI board, breakout board, and then I just did a bunch of different panels, control panels. One of them was you could buy those replica arcade sticks that would work on your NES Classic. So I built one that would just hold both of them. So it wasn't a full-blown NES, which might be coming. I'm not going to say yes or no, but that might be coming. But anyway, that was just another way to kind of pull off the same thing. So
now I love your Gran Turismo sit down.
That's so fun. That's so fun. That was a fun one to do. That was a fun one to do.
Wow. You know, now if Arcade 1-Up can just look at that. Now that's a pro, buddy.
If they could do right, if they could change up, I applaud their effort. They had the little bench thing. It's fine. It's for the money. I think it's okay. But if they could find a way to incorporate like a real seat with speakers in it, try to better replicate that driving cab feel from the arcade. Do it in a pro model. Do it for 1,000, 1,100 maybe. I don't know. Something like Daytona. I think it
won't happen. It'll be a stand-up cabinet. I don't think they're going to do anything sit down. I think sit down is no.
If they did, how much do you think it would cost? 1,500?
Too much, because they would mark that thing up like crazy. No.
Yeah.
No. And those benches are so stupid. I'm sorry.
They're not. No, they're not comfortable. No, they're not. Yeah,
I remember when I filmed my Outrun review, like I set up the camera and I set up the bench and I went and I sat in it and I went back and I recorded some footage and then I went back and I watched the footage. And when I watched the footage, I was like, I look like a total doofus, a grown man, a 6 foot tall, 240-pound Irish man sitting on this bench in front of this little cabinet that looks like a child's toy, right? Like, so I was like, I look like a doofus. And then when I had to go edit my video and do the voiceover, I was like, you're going to look like a total doofus sitting in this thing. And then the reason why is because I thought I looked like a doofus, like a big fat fatty sitting in front of this thing, right?
It doesn't even look comfortable. I mean, it's not. Yeah. It's just not the ideal position. So they would have to change that up. I've seen. Forget the video. Forgive me, the person that came out with it, but they just took the seat, the padded seat, and just put it lower on that same riser, and it made a big difference.
Oh,
like 4 inches lower. They just kind of cut that down, so same side panels, but it's lower, and it looked like it made a difference. Probably not enough to justify the purchase, but
no more sitting. They just should just do stand-up racers. Because even if they did a sit down and did it right, I think it would be too much money. I think that it would cost too much,
We'll see.
You think they can do it for less than 1,500, you think?
Probably 1,500. Like if they do it right, cost of the chair, cost of the bench that the chair mounts on, you know what I mean? Cost of the cabinet, racing game, if it's Daytona, more expensive technology, chipset, you know what I mean?
Chris, you think that's too much? 1,500?
Yeah.
You think that's at a...
Man, you can find an original for that at that point.
Yeah.
Because let's just say Arcade 1-Up. Let's just say they come out with Virtual Fighter. Okay. Virtual Fighter 1, 2, or whatever, right? It's $4.99, right? There's a Virtual Fighter original arcade machine, beautiful in mint condition right now, for $500. And I've been sitting on it a week. And now Virtual Fighter 2 is my favorite, right?
Right.
But I'm like, damn, well, maybe I should just go ahead and buy this stupid thing. And then if I can find a Virtual Fighter 2, then I'll have both of them. Because I actually like those games. I got a lot of memories of the Virtual Fighters. But $500, and, of course, real arcades, they're costly to keep up, for sure. I know that because I had to replace some stuff. So, you know. But I don't know. At that point, I don't know if anybody that buys arcade one-ups would spend $1,500. And plus, another thing, isn't one of the things they have to stick by is like the shipping dimensions in pounds, or is that a bunch of BS?
No, that's
I don't know.
yeah, that's probably right. I mean, they can't. Well, I think the boxes don't want to. What was it? 4 inches or 48 inches? PDubs 4 feet is what they want to stay under. Yeah.
And then the weight, because then the shipping costs get really up there.
Yeah,
And then,
really
like,
kinda
say if
expensive.
shipping's, let's just say it costs you $90 to ship it, right? But they're giving you that for free. I mean, that's a big loss there, So I don't know. I don't even know how much it costs to ship a one-up.
Yeah.
Anywho, yeah. So I don't know. All right, P-dubs. Now this one's going to be a fun one because
is it another? Is it another arcade one-up question?
No, it's not. No, it's
thank
not.
God. Thank God. All right, what do you got?
I don't know much about this because I haven't really kept up with it, but you own one. Steam Deck.
Yes.
You have one. So
Yes.
how is it so far?
I love it. I think it's fantastic. The screen is beautiful. I love the fact that in the user interface, like when you turn it on and you go to the store and you're like, I want to play a game, they already have games, like they have a section in the store for games that have already been tested and confirmed run the way they should run on the Steam Deck. And it's like you could cherry pick through those, or you could try other games in your library that will eventually get tested and all that. Like, I just love it. I love the way it feels. I love the weight of the thing. I'm a big fan of it. Only a couple of quirks. Like, I was playing Wreckfest on it, Chris, and that's because of you, Chris.
Yeah.
I saw your videos talking about Wreckfest, and I'm like, what the hell is Wreckfest? Like, I've kind of heard of it, but not really.
Yeah.
So it's on Steam. So I bought it on Steam, and Wreckfest runs fantastic on the Steam Deck. The fact that the Steam Deck is powerful enough to run those kind of games is awesome, right?
Yeah.
But the only issue is whatchamacallit, how do I say this? I noticed that when it was running Wreckfest, it was getting hot. Like the game had no performance issues, but the console itself was getting warm, right? And it's the only game I've played so far on there where it felt like it was getting warm. So, but I've been trying to do a little bit of research. I think there's ways you can like turn down some settings and stuff, kind of like how you how you turn down like overclocking on a Pi and things like that, you know what I mean? Reduce heat. So, but it's still awesome. Like I just love it. I think it's an awesome device.
Yeah, I was gonna get one. I looked at one a week ago, and then I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, they're not coming out, to the end of the year, because I guess they already sold out their first batch, where I was looking, anyways. More to the fall. But what do you think about Wreckfest?
Me? Oh, I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Now, can we crossplay? Can we play online? Because you have it on PlayStation, right?
Yeah.
And I have it on Steam.
I think so.
Yeah.
I have to check. I think at first you couldn't, but I think they've done it now where you can. I think so.
Yeah.
That's probably one of my favorite racing games.
Oh, I love it.
I hate to say it, but
I love
all time. I mean, even past racing games just doesn't touch this one. It's just too much fun.
Yeah, I love doing the races where the tracks are like figure eights or goofy things, right? And it's just Crash City. It's it's literally it's a Wreckfest. It's literally Wreckfest. And the fact that you could do like the demolition derbies are the most fun, right? And then they do demolition derbies with all different kinds of vehicle types, like from a lawnmower up to like buses. You know what I mean? And dude, I love Wreckfest. I'm just getting hooked on it.
It's funny because when I first reviewed that game or whatever, I guess a lot of people didn't see it well. Not my YouTube channel. I guess it was the outside YouTube, because I had like the #1 review. I mean, it was at the top for like 7 months when you searched for it. And I was like, wow, okay. But then when I went live, I told people, look, you need to get this game, and they just goofed around, right? Never played it. And then when the game was free on the PlayStation Network, everybody downloaded it. Like, oh my God, it's the best game ever. It's like, I told you a year ago. Why weren't you listening?
Yeah.
But Yeah, that game doesn't get enough justice as it should, but
yeah, I remember when I first started playing it, and I kind of fell in love with it. I messaged you on Facebook Messenger. I was like, Chris, Wreckfest is awesome. Thank you.
yeah.
And then I went back to playing. But what's really cool about it, what I love about it, right, is I mean the Nintendo Switch does this too, right? But what I love about it is I'm playing games on there. Like I bought Donut Dodo on there. You know what I mean? Donut Dodo's all the rage right now in certain communities. So you can play like your cheesy classic retro games and games all the way up to like Wreckfest and like Call of Duty, you know what I mean, and all that stuff in your hand, and you can take it with you everywhere you go. And yes, I know the Switch does that too, but I like it. Bigger screen, better looking screen. I don't have the Switch OLED. Do either of you guys have the OLED?
I
Switch?
do. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so I got it because of Fox.
I'm a bad influence. Yeah.
So
yeah, you are.
So I don't have the OLED Switch, but when I look at my Switch and I hold it in my hands, and then you look at the Valve Steam Deck screen, which is bigger and a better screen, I'm like, wow, this looks like crap, this Switch screen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I guess I need to upgrade to the OLED. I guess I need the OLED.
How big is the Steam screen?
It's gorgeous. Yeah.
How big is it off the top of my head? I don't even remember.
Is it more than 7 inches?
Well, that's what she said. Hang on, let's find out.
Hope so.
Yeah, I've always been
7 inches.
I mean, they're onto something. I'm telling you guys, because I've always been a fan of handheld gaming. I got all the PSPs. I got, the PS Vita. I got the Switch.
Yeah,
There's a huge community that's all about the Game Boy. I think that Steam is onto something. I mean, I really think, especially I travel for work, and I'm looking to get one now. And I know it's gonna be a while before they come out, but I really want to dig into this because I think that there's a market for that. Switch is cool, but it's not the most powerful thing out there. This is definitely something on a different level.
Now, another thing for the people that don't have Steam and want to play Wreckfest and portable, it's coming to the Nintendo Switch this month. So it's going to be on the Switch now, Wreckfest is.
Nice.
Yeah.
Damn.
People that don't know.
Got to get it on Switch now.
Dan says it's on, well, I have that what is that PlayStation account called? The PS Plus or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
I have that. So he's saying it's on in your live chat. He says it's free on there.
Oh, it is free on there still?
Oh, sweet.
Sweet. Well, maybe I'll download it on that one too. Well, then again, they should have crossplay, right? Across platforms. Like we should be able to, like I'm at a level 8, dude. I don't want to start over. I'm at level 8. I'm at level 8. God, that game is so much fun. I love that.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? And I just got Mario Tennis Aces for the Switch though. So I just picked that up. I have the hard copy just arrived today, and everyone's telling me how amazing that tennis game is on the Nintendo Switch. So I want to check that one out as well.
Yeah, it's good. Now, have you tried the Switch Sports yet?
So I have the Switch Sports, and so I was hoping that you could play it in a handheld mode. You know what I mean? Like just for fun. Like give you the option. Like, do you want to get off your butt and do it like Wii Sports and play in front of your TV, waving your arms and crap? Or do you want to sit on your butt and be lazy, right? Like I wanted to sit on my butt and be lazy, but I couldn't get the game started. Like you have to be standing up with the Joy-Cons detached, as far as I know, right? And so I'm like, crap. That means I got to get off the couch. I ended up not doing it. I ended up doing something else. But I own the game. I just haven't played it yet.
Yeah, I'm addicted to the bowling. That bowling.
Does it work good?
Over. Oh, yeah.
Does it work good?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And like if you twist your wrist, then you can curve the ball. And I had some friends over. We probably played till like 3 a.m. on that game. I mean, it's fun. We didn't care about any of the other sports on that game, just the bowling.
It's always the bowling.
Yeah,
that's always the game everybody plays.
Now,
I like bowling.
Later on this year, they're gonna have a DLC come out, and it's gonna have golf on there.
Nice,
putting that on there, and
that'd
maybe
be cool.
Something else. But yeah, golf so far. We're not gonna say one up on this next question. We'll just say arcade. Okay.
Okay.
How many hours a week do y'all play with your arcades?
Fox?
I don't have one. I don't have a real arcade. Is that the question? Did I misunderstand the question? I don't have any-
How often do you play your home art, your toys, your
my toy,
emu-
my
you-
toys,
your
my toy
emulation,
games, my,
your
my,
emu-
my fake arcades,
your functional emulation device furniture? How
my
long do you-
my propped up emulation devices.
Yep.
I mean, when I'm in town, when I'm not traveling, I play probably a couple hours every night. Depends on what I'm getting into. If like I keep going back to T2 trying to beat my best score. So that could easily be a 4-hour thing, but it's at least, I'd say 2 to 3 hours a day. Weekends is usually a project, and I'm playing between steps in the project and filming and all that. So weekends are I could probably squeeze in about a good solid 4 hours a day. So Saturday, Sunday. So
That's
2 to
very
3
nice.
hours a day during the week, and then on the weekends for maybe. Yeah, I'd say I probably don't do more than 4 hours. So
So we just talked about this the other day on the show. I do my my loft out there, which is like my arcade, and then here's where I keep in my office is where I keep all my multicades and all my naughty pirated ROMs and things like that, right? So I usually play in the loft on the weekends. On the weekends, either Saturday or Sunday, go in there, turn on all the machines, and I just jump from machine to machine and I play. Now, the reason why, and then with these multicades as well, if I'll come in here. But do I play every day? No, I don't. And here's the reason why, is I've had a YouTube channel plus a full-time career. And think about this. In 2.5 years, now do the math. How many days are in a year? 352 times. Is it 352, Fox? Oh my God.
362.
Whatever. Imagine the number 365. Imagine 365 times 2. And think about it. In 2.5 years, I have put out 590 YouTube videos. So think about it. I'm always filming, always editing.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, I might be playing on the cabinet for the purpose of filming and testing and reviewing or things like that, or doing a mod or something. But I'm one of those guys who you spend more time filming content for your toys than actually playing with your toys. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because dude, for a channel to put out nearly 600 videos in 2 years, that doesn't give you a lot of time to play. Some of those videos took 4 to 12 hours to make. You know what I mean? But I have been slowing down over the last month or so. I've been committing myself to, I'm only going to do 2 YouTube videos a week, which is what a lot of really successful channels do. Like they do 2 YouTube videos a week. There's no reason to do 4 or 5 videos a week. You know what I mean? And it's actually helped with, balancing time, actually having time to play console games, plus arcades. So I'm
quality
trying
of life decisions. Yeah.
I'm trying to slow down. What about you, Chris? How often do you get to play that in that beautiful room?
Gosh. It just depends, like this NBA Jam, I haven't played it and probably I cut it on like last weekend, and I probably played, a few hours on it. But before then, I probably haven't played it in 4 months, to give you an idea. Let's see. NFL Blitz, I played like 3 times in the last 3 months, maybe. Killer Instinct 1, played that once in probably about 4 months. We're talking about the original.
Wow.
AI 2, haven't played that in about a year. I'm being real with you. Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, I probably played maybe 10 times in the last 3 months. Cruising USA, a few times in the last 6 months. Mortal Kombat 4, I haven't touched that since probably 3 weeks after I bought the damn thing, like a year and a half. Because Mortal Kombat 4 is just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
My golden tee though, 2021. The big dog.
You play that a lot, don't you?
I couldn't tell you how many times. When friends come over, it's the number one. It's the number one game.
Oh, it
here.
would be.
Yeah, I mean, because it's.
Did you do the update? Did you get the 2022 update?
I have it ordered. Yes. Yeah, I got it ordered. Yeah, that costs like $3.99 every year. and then $100
Ooh.
membership to have it online. So it's
Oh,
about
really?
$500 to keep it popping.
Is it a hardware upgrade or just software?
Software. They just
Okay.
send you a little USB drive and a new
That's it, huh?
marquee, and that's
Oh
it.
wow, that's awesome.
But
yeah, I
now,
know. I know there's a guy out there. A lot of people know him in the community, Kev Gret. I think he just bought the same one that you have as well.
Oh, nice.
Okay,
Isn't that whole setup there about $3,000 for that?
let's see, just the pedestal. When I bought it was about
Yeah, just the pedestal.
shipped, probably
Mhm.
about 3,800. But
Okay.
and then that's the monitor stand is another 300. So I add on that. And then you got to buy your own monitor, which I have like a Samsung 4K. So that was 400. I have about $5,000 in mine. Well, if not more, because all the updates. I've updated like 2 or 3 times. But now they have a new one coming out that's going at the bars. It's a whole rehashed thing, new hardware and everything, and it's in 4K now. The game's going to be in 4K.
Oh,
But they got a deal with PGA. Now it's called PGA Golden Tee, and it all lights up and crap. It's like it
Nice.
got these LED neons and stuff. I mean, it's sick. Cup holders that glow, and I just wonder how much this sucker is going to be.
Yeah, if I sell all these cabinets here, maybe I could buy one.
Yeah, it's very addicting. Like once you turn it on, you'll be playing because there's over like 100 golf courses on mine to choose from.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
It's worth it. You know, it's more worth it at a bar. You know, because you make a lot of money off of it. But
yeah, no kidding.
but
My golden,
it's awesome.
I think there's something about just walking up to it. It's a simple play mechanic. You can play a quick, well, golf is 18 holes on the golden tee, the XL, but to bowl real quick, you can just, anytime I'm down there, if I just walk over there to do something, I'll put a couple, play.
Yeah.
I'm working on Flash now. I'm trying to get a high score on that. I'm only up to like 620. There's some guys that got like 1,200 points. So I'm nowhere near them, but I think it's just something about that. Just that, anybody can walk up to it. You can keep your beer in your hand. You can just play one-handed.
Yeah, it's a lot of
something
fun.
about it. Yeah.
See, I have the original Golden Tee arcade one up, but and I loved it when I got it. But once you play like the big dog,
oh yeah,
you don't give a damn anymore about that other one.
It's kind of hard to compare the two.
Oh yeah, it's just really good. It's really fun. But that's my number one arcade. But I got a lot of things going in life. I got a full-time job and home. I got an acre of land that I got to cut and beautify, and I'm into gardening and all that other crazy stuff people don't think I'm in. I mean, I'm a busy dude. I mean,
a lot of content creators are like Fox and me. We're both married, have kids, own our homes, have to manage our homes because we like to take care of our houses. If the light bulb is broken, someone's got to fix it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, we're always busy. And some people get mad. They're like, they don't play their video games enough. Trust me, guys. If I could, I would just sit there and play video games all day, every day. But real life comes first. Real life comes first.
Yeah, owning a home is a lot of work. I've owned my house for 20 years. I moved out and had an apartment for like 2 months, and then I bought this house. And this house, I live in the Heritage District. So it was built in 1945, but I've done so many updates and all this other stuff. And, it used to have a turd garage before rotting away, and then we destroyed that and then built this, huge
cathedral to arcade gorgeousness.
Yeah. Yep. But it's a lot of work. So, if I want to have an easy life, I could, sell everything and just go move in my mommy's house again, play games in my basement.
Yeah.
Like people like to say, yeah. Oh man, I get that a lot. It's funny.
What else you got?
Next quick. We're only on number 10. Good night.
We can do it. We can do it.
Oh yeah.
What did y'all think about Street Fighter 6 reveal trailer? What do y'all think about that? If y'all seen it.
So we've seen it. Well, I know I've seen it. Plus, we saw the trailer today where they showed that Guile's coming back, right?
Guile.
You know, they've his stage, which is what the Air Force Base, right? Air Force Base, how it's been redesigned and it looks beautiful. And can I be honest? I think the characters look kind of dumb, like with how much muscles they're putting on these. They look like professional wrestlers, you know. I mean, like it's like cute, like all these guys are cartoon big, but whatever. Like, I love Mortal Kombat is my franchise. So Street Fighter, like this is why I'm only like a level 2 or 3 fighter on the Big Blue, right? Like I always lose, right? I'll play for fun, but you know, I'm not as excited about it as other people are because. Like the next Mortal Kombat game, I'd be more excited about. I'd be like, yeah, let's talk about it. But Street Fighter, yeah. What about you, Fox?
It's. I don't like the Splatoon effects. It looks like it's very, you know what I mean. Like it's like a Nintendo game. It's cartoonish. I'm not saying they got to rip people's heads off like Mortal Kombat, but they
should be ripping people's heads off.
They should. They could throw fireballs. They should, but. If you're not going to rip heads off, I don't know. It is kind of getting a little cartoonish, and maybe that's how they're trying to be different than Mortal Kombat. Maybe, I guess, but I don't know. It seemed very stylized. I have no desire. I'm not interested in the open world thing. I don't think that's. I think that the gaming landscape is so diverse. There's so many games out there. They don't need to try to do everything with Street Fighter. Just be Street Fighter. Just be really good, awesome play mechanics, great levels, great characters, great character designs, maybe some over-the-top special moves. But I'm not seeing that much of a difference between 5 and 6. So I don't. I don't know.
Said that. Well, wait a minute. Now, Guile.
I forgot. You're right.
He has a goatee though. All the viewers all the trolls who leave me comments saying you need to shave your goatee, stop living in the 90s. I'll be like, I'm gonna be like, Guile's got a goatee.
What do you think about that, huh?
Huh?
Boom.
Guile's jean shorts for men are back in, and Guile has a goatee. Dude, you can't come at me. You can't come at me.
I would like. I mean, so it's okay. We had Streets of Rage 4 come out. It was Streets of Rage 2D for the most part, you know, but an elevation of that. Go back to maybe it could be it might be too much of a regression, but I think really maybe recapture some of that. Maybe not even Street Fighter 2, maybe more like Street Fighter Alpha, that series. I think Street Fighter 3 was, I wasn't a big fan of that, but maybe go more in that direction with 3D aspects and change it up a little bit, but maybe be different that way. Because to me, it looks it's a little too goofy, a little too cartoonish. So, but so I'm not really jazzed about it.
What about you, Chris?
I like it.
I like it, guys. What the hell?
Now, see, I'm gonna be the opposite of Fox here, though, because I'm not the world's biggest Street Fighter fan. The fact that they're doing the open world where you can run around and encounter people, I guess, and challenge them to fights and stuff, that actually gets me a little excited about, because like Mortal Kombat has done that in the past, where they've had the open world. What was it? Mortal Kombat Deception? Was it? One of the Mortal Kombat, and where they had an open world thing and like RPG type elements, right? And I enjoy it. So that I kind of like, but then again, no blood, no buy.
See, what was funny though is when that reveal first started, you know, it doesn't show the logo; it's kind of hidden in the back, you know. And I was like, I'm thinking this is Street Fighter. And then when it showed the open world, it's like, what the hell is this? Is this a new Final Fight game or something? You know?
Yeah.
And then it turned into Street Fighter, and I'm like, oh, okay. But, you know, a lot of people are saying, you know, it has some GTA open world in there. So
yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I want my Street Fighter just to be Street Fighter and do what Street Fighter used to do. And maybe that's not the way, and maybe that's not the successful way to go. But I don't know. I'm just not feeling it.
See, I wish Capcom would come out with like a game for like the the new modern systems, but have all the variety Street Fighters all in one thing, kind of like Ninja Turtles, right? Now I know they're coming out with
Yes.
what's it
Cowabunga.
called?
Cowabunga collection.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the Street Fighter.
Shredder's Revenge.
No, the Street Fighter game that's coming out with the Street Fighters and the Dark Stalkers on the modern systems. I forgot what it's called though.
Yeah, it's going to have Red Earth on it too.
Yeah, what is that?
Yeah, I can't remember what it's going to be called, but yeah, it's going to have a bunch of fighters.
Collection or what? Yeah. Anyways, what my point is, there's not one alpha on there. You don't
And what's up with Alpha?
You don't have third strike on there.
Yeah.
I mean, add all it's always Street Fighter 2, Championship, Turbo, Hyper. It's the same BS. every
Yeah.
time,
Yeah.
kind of like our OK One Up.
Oh,
It is. It's like it's recycling,
But
man. And I would
why
love to
don't
see
we
some
have
Alpha.
An alpha arcade One Up. You know what I'm saying?
That kills me because they've done CPS2 games. Obviously, you got the Marvel versus Capcom back there. They could easily do. I mean, we know they can handle it. They could easily do a nice little. I think I went through this in my live stream Sunday. You're talking about Alpha 1, 2, Alpha Gold, Alpha 2 Gold, Alpha 3, and then when they did that compilation disc for PS2, they included Puzzle Fighter as a way to kind of change it up. So no, I'm sorry. It was actually the gym fight, the mini mix. So it wasn't the Puzzle Fighter game. It was when they were small and they were fighting. You could do something like that to kind of change it up, but that would be a nice little 5-game list, nice little roster of games, put it on an alpha cabinet, spit it out there. And I think it would sell, but it's kind of weird how alpha gets left out of some of these things.
Yeah, they should do an alpha cab.
Yeah. Just an alpha cab. Yeah.
Or even the Yoga Flame should be just all the Street Fighters that we didn't get yet, So
I think we're going to get the same games all over again.
yeah. Any console games you are looking forward to?
Well, let's see here. I have a big backlog. I've been buying a lot of stuff lately, but not spending time playing it, right? Not spending enough time playing it. So, like, for instance, on my PS5, I have Elden Ring that I haven't even played yet. I got WWE 2K22, which I've only been able to play a little bit, but I want to play a lot more. That is such a good wrestling game. Obviously, I'm excited about Shredder's Revenge, like everyone else. That's coming out next week, right? On all the systems.
Mm-hmm.
I just picked up a bunch of stuff on my Steam Deck, like Wreckfest and other games. Then what else? Oh, I got the Mario Tennis. Like, dude, I have a backlog. I keep buying without finishing. So,
I have like 15 unopened PlayStation 5 games. Don't even ask how many unopened PS4 games I got. I probably got like 8.
I got a lot. Yeah, I got a lot of. I got a lot of Switch stuff, and I think maybe I don't know why I'm so backlogged on Switch. Like, I also got the Mario Party Superstars, the new Mario Party game, because those Mario Party games are great to play with the wife and kid. Haven't even gotten a chance to play that yet. You know what I mean? And
yeah.
What about you, Fox? Man, I have a big backlog of games.
I'm similar. I had to scale back a while back, so I didn't get the PS5 yet. Nobody can get one. It's fine. Now we've gone so far. I'm thinking maybe I'll wait for the PS5 Pro. There's some sort of rumblings out there that might be coming out next year. So I don't know. So I've shifted my focus to Switch. I got I keep doing this. I've probably got Star Wars, The Force Unleashed. I've got that in probably every iteration possible. PSP, PS2, PS3, both games on PS3, Steelbooks. It came out on Switch. I bought it. I should have known better. It's like the PSP version. It's not good. It's fine, but it's just not good. So I played that for a while, and I kind of got bored with that. Got my pre-order in for Shredder's Revenge. I can't wait to play that. Been playing actually a lot of Streets of Rage 4. I really like that game a lot. I got it. I actually re-downloaded it on Switch, but I got this bad boy for the PS4 when it came out.
Nice.
Limited run. So you got this. That's when I first played it. Ton of fun. So that's kind of taking a lot of time. But I'm also going back and playing a lot of I just got my Switch a while back, so I'm kind of catching up where everybody else was. But so a lot of Switch gaming when I'm on the road, and when I'm back home, actually Genesis. So because I got that cabinet I just made, so I've been kind of playing through some of my old cards, kind of breaking those out.
You could take your Valve Steam Deck on the road. I'm just saying. You could
Yeah, it's exactly what I'm thinking. I know. It looks great. It looks really good. So yeah, I'm thinking that might be. When it comes to consoles, why get the PS5? I mean, Ragnarok's not out yet. God of War is what I'm really waiting for. That's not out yet. Don't know when that's going to come out. So maybe I'll get the Steam Deck to kind of fill that in. But with the chip shortages, guys, it's not as easy as it used to be. Just go pick up a console. It's tough. It's tough.
Yeah. Yeah, like the Walmart by my house on the shelf had Nintendo Switch OLEDs. They had like 6 of them on the shelf. This is like on a Thursday or something. So I'm there, I'm at Walmart checking out the electronics section. I see them and I'm like, oh, I'll talk to the wife about it. I live in a small town, so I figured, they'll still be there, right?
Right.
Sure. She go home, talk to the wife. I'm like, maybe it's time to upgrade. We go back to Walmart, all gone. All the units were gone. Same day, all 6. Bam, disappeared. Like 2 hours later, gone. Vanished.
Damn.
Vanished. Go up to the electronics counter, and I'm like, hey, you had like 6 OLED switches. Did you like move them somewhere? Yeah, we sold them. You know what I mean? The guy. Like, all right.
They're gone.
Yep. So, but I don't know. I don't know if I will upgrade to the OLED switch, but we'll see. Eventually.
Well, Fox made me. Oh man,
looks
I already had like
really
6
good.
switches. I got like 3 normal and then 3 of the lights. Just because I buy them for the colors. They didn't even open it. That's my problem. But then the OLED, he was telling me how great it was, and I got that and played Cruising Blast on it. I was like, oh crap, yeah, big difference. Plus, it's a 7-inch screen, not a 6-inch, right? Yeah.
It's a huge difference. It really,
it's
really
nice. I
was.
like it.
Yeah.
So it's worth it. But then you are really bad influence talking about the Steam Deck, because God, now I'm gonna have to get that.
So good. It's so good. It's so much fun.
I can't.
And what's funny too is there's a lot of naughty things you can do with the Steam Deck, and I haven't even gotten there yet. I've been so focused on playing like all the games I've legally purchased and downloaded
Legit
in my
games,
library.
yeah.
Like I haven't even gotten to the naughty stuff yet.
What kind of naughty stuff?
So yeah. Oh wait, he's here finally. He showed up. Endless One Up, dude. You should rename your channel Endless Steam, because he does nothing but post Steam videos and Steam shorts. Guys, make sure you check out Endless One Up on YouTube.
Endless is awesome.
Endless has been posting a Steam video like every day for like the Valve Steam Deck. So if you're interested in that product, that's a great channel to subscribe to. So give him a shout out. So there you go.
I miss his funny videos. The videos he used to do, behind the cartoons. He had like a Raiden
the
one,
floating head videos and stuff. Yeah.
Well, the way I look at it, and I'm not going to tell other people what to do, but like if I was Endless and I would look at his channel, and I'm pretending I'm Endless, I'm going to look at my list of videos that I put out in the last 30 days. I've put out a bunch of Steam videos that have gotten over 1,000 views, and then my comedy videos got maybe 100 or 200 views.
Of course.
I should probably keep pushing the Steam content, you know what I mean, and grow that audience, grow the channel, you know what I mean, and you know what I mean. So you gotta find what works on your channel, and then just double down on that. You just double down on that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
very true.
Yeah. But yeah.
Oh, here's a good question for both of y'all. What is the one-up game you regret buying? I'll go first. Mine was Pac-Man.
No.
the one that you murdered?
Yeah.
You straight up murdered that cabinet.
You had to die.
It was fun though.
Yeah. I would think for me, the worst product I've ever purchased from them was the one I just did a review on, the Couchcade. Complete waste of money. $250 or whatever they charge for that. $200. Complete waste of money. When it comes to cabinets, trying to remember which one was the worst. I'll tell you one thing. I'm really regretting upgrading the Golden Tee. Like, I should have just kept the one I had.
Oh, you sold your old one, huh?
Because I sold the old one, took that money, used it, helped buy the new one. I should probably just stuck with the original because it had better monitor and, you know what I mean, all that stuff. And
yeah.
But yeah, so probably my Golden Tee. Oh, and then God, what is it? There was one guys. If you've been watching my channel, which cabinet did I completely crap on? I'm trying to remember. Like, there was one cabinet that I absolutely hated from Arcade One Up. Why can't I remember what it was? I don't remember. There was some.
I think it's probably Pac-Man.
They're all it's always Pac-Man.
Could be Pac-Man.
Yeah. I'm ready for the Pac-Man Pro. You know.
Yeah. What's funny is like, I remember the products that I gave positive reviews for, but people out there in the community only remember the products you give negative reviews on. You know what I mean? And they're like, "Oh, you're always crapping on Arcade One Up." I'm like, "No, I'm not. Just a few products."
Some of it deserve it though. Yeah,
I got a lot of hate on the Pac-Man bashing. I mean, you gotta go back to that video and see the comment section. You could have gave that to Children's Hospital, and I'm like,
that's it. Marcus Cole.
Yeah.
Marcus Cole, Pac-Man 40th. Yeah, the Pac-Man 40th Cabaret cabinet. That cabinet's a piece of shit. So yeah.
All right, man. Good talk on
there
that.
we go.
How about you, Fox?
It was the Midway Legacy. The Midway Legacy was just horrible. I mean,
wait a minute. But you didn't go and take a gun and shoot it like you did that little countercade.
I love that video. That's funny.
Okay, that's fair. That's a fair criticism. That's right.
I just want to point out, unlike these violent gentlemen above here, I have never once shot or smashed a cabinet. The worst thing I ever did was put it in the recycling bin. Can you guys say the same?
No, but we are both from Texas, so that's in our DNA. That's just what we do. We just blow stuff up. So that's what we do.
That is true. I almost bought the iArcade when it was $2.99. You know, the special.
Yeah,
and I was just gonna buy it to burn that thing live on my YouTube channel. I wasn't even gonna play it. I was just gonna turn it on, set it up, and light that sucker on fire and see how long it would. You know,
see how long
I did that with the PS5 controller because I want to see if it blow up. Because I'm hardcore on Call of Duty, right? And I've destroyed 5 or 6 controllers on that game because I start to rage, you know. And I broke one. I threw it. It almost hit the Killer Instinct arcade machine. I was like, "Ooh, that was bad." And then I did a video of burning it, and it held up pretty well. I mean, it was nothing, you know, but I mean, it was a strong controller, you know. But
But yeah, PDubs, I guess you're right. I guess I hated the countercade, the Pac-Man countercade more because that screen was god awful.
Look, if you put a bullet through the cabinet, I think that you hated it more, Fox.
But I did. I gave it a burial. I gave it a good burial. It was respectful. It wouldn't fit in the hole. I just smacked it with this shovel. So but no, I mean for uprights though, that Legacy that was just.
Well, I tell you what, if Arcade One Up doesn't help me fix my Golden Tee 3D soon, you're going to see a funny video of me trying to put the XL cabinet in the recycling bin in my garage. Whoa, trying to get that in there.
Now that's a $600 cab, right?
Yeah. That's a lot of money, man. That's a lot of. No, wasn't it 700?
It was
700.
$699.
$699
plus tax. $752. That's a lot of money for that.
Yeah.
Damn. Wow.
All right.
Now, since y'all played console games and stuff, do y'all ever remember the game Destroy All Humans? You know, where you're the alien and destroying stuff?
They announced a sequel today, didn't they?
Yes. Anyways.
Oh, look at that.
Look at this.
Oh,
sucker.
dude.
Now, have y'all seen this yet, though?
I didn't. No.
Okay. I saw the video for the game thing. I didn't know they had a bundle. What is this bundle?
Let me shock you with this.
Look at all that. Damn.
Okay, so this is basically the collector's edition, right? It's only limited to 3,700 worldwide, right?
No
It comes with a
way.
27-inch Alien, right?
That
All
looks
right,
awesome.
I'll go with Fox. What do you think the price tag on this is? And I'll let you know.
Oh, dude. Okay, so point of reference, we got the Cowabunga collection. No, I'm sorry, not the Cowabunga. The Shredder's Revenge tops out at 200. This is going to be limited to 3,700.
Yeah.
I'm going to say 250. No.
Yeah.
300.
Okay. How about you, PDubs?
Oh man, if they're charging, they wouldn't charge 400 for this, would they?
I have no
Is it
idea.
400?
$399 for this damn.
What?
Whoa!
Go on Amazon. Go
No.
look it up on Amazon. It's
Bro.
available right now. Because I saw this and I was like, oh my gosh, I want this Alien because,
Alien looks great.
Okay, size does matter at points, right? Look, this thing is 27
Oh my, he's right.
27
lying.
inches.
It is. That
Long.
is a monster. 2 feet tall, man.
I mean,
Over 2 feet.
huge.
All right.
So you're paying $360 for that because if you
Yeah.
just buy the game, right, $39.99.
That's the price of a PS5 without a disc. The
Yeah.
digital only console. Holy damn, dude.
So compare
could've
that
just
to an
put-
arcade one up,
They couldn't just put like a. They couldn't just put like a little Funko Pop Alien in there and charge us $100. Seriously, man. What is
That's
this?
Well, you get a little
400.
bobble thing too. This
Oh,
one
there
on
he
the
is,
left
yeah.
side of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man. All right.
But I mean,
I'm
it's-
out. I'm out.
It was a fun game, but I mean, it's not like it's.
I love the look of the alien.
Yeah, it's pretty
It
dope.
looks
don't-
great.
Do they really? Well, I guess. Yeah, I guess I think they're gonna buy it because they're putting it out
Yeah.
there. But
Well,
if this was like some kind of big tie-in to some kind of big franchise, Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, or something. I could maybe see that. But that's crazy.
yeah, I actually can't do this, but I want it so bad. But it's like Gotham Knights. They came out with the collector's edition, right? Now I bid on that one. I don't know how big the damn statue is, but they have a collector's edition. When they announced it, the first day it was completely sold out. I was like, oh no, I missed out on it. But the statue is dope. It has Deadpool and 3 other characters on it, but
Oh, really?
it's $299. So it's okay. I'm okay with that because I bought every collector's edition of like Call of Duty, $299. I mean,
Mhm.
I have the fridge, the Juggernaut fridge back here, and it was $299, I believe. So, but $400 though, that's a little much, Even
That's a
though
lot.
Alien's
That's
cool.
a lot much. That's a lot much. That's crazy.
Yeah.
What did
Yeah.
you think? What did you think of the Gotham Knights trailer that got released today as Nightwing? Did you see that?
Oh, that it was released today?
Yeah, trailer was released today with Gotham Knights where you play as Nightwing. It's kind of
Man,
like
y'all-
Arkham Knights is Batman, but it's Gotham Knights is Nightwing.
Well, you're just on top of it, man.
I'm all over it, man.
I'm not. Oh, I have to check that out.
I thought it looked pretty cool. I never played the latest Arkham game. I played the Arkham Asylum. I think there was a sequel after that. Like I played and beat the 2 Arkham games, but I don't know how many. Do you guys know how many games were in that series?
I know there was a third one. I didn't play the third one. I played the first.
I didn't play
and
the
second.
third. Yeah, the first 2 I played through and beat, and those games were amazing.
Arkham
Yeah.
Asylum, Arkham City,
Yeah,
just gorgeous classics. I mean,
Yeah.
just awesome.
Like,
Awesome. games.
Gotham Knights. I saw the trailer today where he plays Nightwing, and that looked pretty cool. I was like, oh, that's nice. That looks awesome.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I definitely got that collector's edition because it finally came back up in stock. Now it's probably sold out again, but that's how that goes. But I'm excited about that. Next thing, have y'all seen the? Are y'all big Call of Duty fans?
I'm not. No,
Nope.
I get murdered
God,
immediately.
you're gonna hate the video that I'm about to
Well-
play. So enjoy,
what I-
chat. Here we go.
well, what I wanted to do real quick before you played is
Yeah.
so when the Call of Duty just did that thing where they had like the Godzilla and the Kong crossover, you know what I'm saying? Like they were in there, where they're on the map, like destroying people in the level as you go. So I downloaded Call of Duty. I never played it before. My goal was I wanted to capture some footage of like Kong and Godzilla and me. You know what I mean? I was going to try and do a funny video on my channel, but I never survived long enough to even like capture any footage of them. You know what I mean? Like you spawn, you drop, I run around for a minute, die, somebody shoots me, snipes my ass. I just suck at Call of Duty.
But let's be real. I mean, I'm just gonna. All right, listen. All right, I'm probably the oldest guy here. All right, we remember when first person shooters, when that was a portion, a part, an extra of a bigger game. That was like a side thing. It was never its own thing in the beginning. Now it is. So that's not where I had a lot of my fun either. I mean, with the exception of like GoldenEye, which was just like a one-off, right? Perfection. But I mean, it's just I listen, there's way too many people out there that are way too good, that are just a lot younger than I am. And it's hard as hell to jump in unless you have like a like a senior citizen portion, like the map where the oldies can play or something, or the inexperienced or the noobs or whatever. If you could separate it out like that, but I find it really tough to get into. So
see,
what do you got to show us?
They used to do that on Call of Duty, where you'd have your separate things, but now they have this one system now where everything's screwed up. So I'm hoping this new one's going to be good, but the original Modern Warfare and Modern Warfare 2 and like Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2 were like heavy hitters. So now they're doing this. This is going to be a big seller. So I think the trailer's about a minute, 20 seconds. So check this out.
Check it out.
And if you like Metallica, they used it.
Copyright claim incoming. Here comes your copyright
Hey,
claim.
I'm the king of that. Let's get with it.
We got a hit on Hassan.
We can't take him in Iran.
He's not in Iran. Who do we send?
All right, lads, well, we're in position.
Bravo team offloads here. Alpha team stays on board to land downrange. This is capture or kill.
Ya son más de 10 años metiéndole y todavía sueno como nuevo. Baby no tiene relevo, me sobra el dinero, el respeto y los huevos. Yo, cada movimiento que hago es luego otro nivel de elevo. Tú sonaste, te apagaste y no lleva ni la mitad del ritmo. Watch the containers!
How the hell did Iran get their hands on this?
It's either Russia or us.
Anywhere I roam.
we need an army.
Look, get us an army.
Mexican Special Forces, 141, they are your brothers now. Where I lay my head is home down.
Weapons hard, vaqueros.
Bingo.
They didn't show any like actual
I know.
footage of you playing.
They
Yeah,
never
because
do.
They never do that because the first reveal trailer or whatever they do is they'll do, all the cinematic crap. And then the next event they have, then they do the gameplay. They have to. That's the way they do it. But you got to understand, that's the best selling shooter of all time.
Sure.
Call of Duty. It's crazy.
I mean, I like
I'm
the
excited for
campaign.
that. Yeah.
I mean,
I
can get
do-
into that story mode.
I do enjoy, and Chris and I have talked about this. I subscribe to Dr. Disrespect and Tim the Tap Man. So because those guys stream during the middle of the workday and I work from home, I usually like have one of them on, while I'm doing my day job. I'll be because they're just so entertaining to listen to.
Yeah.
Like to me, it's fun to watch, but when I try to play, I'm sure some 12-year-old girl is killing me and laughing on her TikTok. I just killed this guy named PDubs. What a stupid name. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah.
My 18-year-old daughter plays Call of Duty. She's been playing it for 2 years. She can smoke me any day. I mean, she's good. I just don't have the crazy reflexes and speed like I used to have, 10 years ago. But I mean, she'll be getting yelled at by boys on there because she's like on top of her team, and she's wiping out all these boys on that. She loves it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm excited for it. I know. Rev and New, they play Call of Duty, so they're excited for it.
Oh, you guys gotta teach me how to play. Like I think I bought like a loadout, but I have no idea how to like set it up.
Yeah, it can get complicated.
Like I bought some guns and I can't even use them. I don't even know where they are. I can't find them. Like when you're building your loadout, like I'm like, where's the crap I bought?
What do I
spent
do?
Money. Like I bought some cool gun, and the only gun I could see like that I could pick is like the Snoop Dogg gun, and I'm like, I don't want the Snoop Dogg gun. I want the gun that I paid money for.
Yeah.
God, I'm just an old ass. All right. What else you got?
Let's see. Ooh, this is a good question right here.
All right.
Why do y'all have a YouTube channel? Reasons.
Fox.
Why do I have a YouTube channel? I need a creative outlet. I need a way to kind of talk about the stuff that I enjoy. And you're not always surrounded by people that have the same interests that you do. So I started my channel a while back talking about movies and stuff, and I really wasn't passionate about it. I really didn't have a unique take on anything. But when these little arcade machines started popping up, it revived sort of my interest and love for arcades. I've had a couple arcade machines in the past, legit real arcade machines, and I had that going on. But once you get past the renovation and you get them kind of up to where they were originally, there was nowhere for it to go beyond that. So I kind of lost interest in that. Plus the fact that they're the cost and they're heavy and all that. And I got really geeked out about this stuff, and so I wanted to talk about it. And it just, I have projects, and so the two just kind of blended together. And I wanted to share kind of what I was doing and looking at what other people were doing. And so there was a community aspect too, kind of kicked in. And so I think it really is a way to be creative, a way to share kind of what I'm doing and, hey, what are you doing? And all that, and connecting with people that are into this stuff, because really nobody in my immediate area is really into it.
Good points on that. Very nice.
Your turn.
Oh, me? Oh, sorry. Yeah. So I didn't even think about doing a YouTube channel until I started getting into this arcade hobby, right? And I just wanted at first to cover just decor. I was like, everyone else is covering the machines and the companies, but no one's talking about ways to decorate their game rooms, right? So my first videos on my channel are like, check out this product for decorating your game room. Check out this one. And it was actually doing well, right? And then I was like, you know what? But if I want to be successful, you got to go for the more high impact content. Like if you do the niche content, you're only going to have a niche audience. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like if you're a comedy channel or a drama channel or things like that, you're not going to appeal to the masses. So, and if you pick something really funky, like all I want to talk about are Macho Man sunglasses on this channel, you're only going to have that small set of audience.
100K subscribers. That.
This is just an example. It's just an example. So it's like, you know what? I'm going to start covering everyone else, like the other guys, like Glenn and Cool Toy, the other guys that inspired me, and then the channel started taking off, man. And I never thought I would hit 1,000 subscribers, but I did pretty quickly. And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to set a goal. Can an average Joe like me hit 10,000? And we did. We hit 10,000. And I was telling everyone, like, when I hit 10,000, I'm going to quit. I'm done, right? But, guys like Fox, who I become friends with, guys like Michael B. the Game Genie, Nostalgia, were like, you should keep going, PDubs. You should keep going. I was like, but guys, I've hit my goal. Like, this was it for me. Like, I just wanted to prove that if you work hard, put in the effort, anyone can be on this platform and be successful at it. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's just you sharing your opinions and people sharing their opinions with you. That's all YouTube is show and tell and opinions.
Oh yeah.
And you know, we hit that number. I was ready to walk away. The guys told me to keep going, and then you know, we keep going. Now we're gonna pass Twisted Chris very soon.
Oh yeah.
I'm just kidding, buddy. I'm just kidding, buddy.
Hey, I told you a couple of months ago. I forgot. I don't know if it was on your stream or somebody else's stream, but I was like, I know PDubs is gonna pass me. I know because I can see it.
Yeah.
But you know, my channel has gone through a lot of different things. So
yeah. I think we all know that's like one marker of success, you know.
Yeah.
Subscriber count's great, but if we can keep people engaged and keep them viewing and keep them commenting and all that, I mean, that's that community that we want to be a part of.
Yeah, and it's us too. Like, you know, I've been telling the guys and some of the viewers, I'm like, I'm getting really burnt out on Arcade 1-Up content. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, luckily on my channel, Arcade 1-Up content only makes up about 20% of the content I do because I cover all the companies, plus I cover random tech gadgets and toys and stuff. Like there's always, so for me, I'm like, if I stop covering Arcade 1-Up, I still have tons of other stuff that I can do. You know what I mean? Like and cover, and the channel will still grow and be successful. It's just, it's not just keeping the audience engaged, it's also keeping us engaged. Because Fox, let me ask you a question. 5 years from now, is it still going to be like a predominantly Arcade 1-Up themed channel?
You never know. You never know. I think some of it is going to be as my arcade sort of fills out, as new products come out, as my I don't know. I can say this though. I doubt that Arcade 1-Up will be the main focus, kind of like it is now. You know, I think that it's going to sort of branch out and expand. But I think for the most part, it's going to be probably a little more heavy on the projects, the stuff that's the stuff that I enjoy too. But yeah, I see your point. It's like 5 years from now, am I really going to be covering the exact same stuff?
Yeah,
probably not. Probably not.
Yeah, there's a lot of VR gaming I want to cover. There's FPGA stuff I want to cover. There's more stuff with emulation I want to cover. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of cool things that I want to cover that, you know, isn't, hey guys, Arcade 1-Up is coming out with you know, a Dig Dug cabinet today. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
there's plenty of other people to make those videos. I shouldn't be making those videos anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah. What about you, Chris?
Well, I've been on YouTube since probably 07, 08. Not on the gaming stuff, but I started when I ran my film company, and you know, always used YouTube to promote that and stuff. And then I guess it was the same year Retro Ralph started YouTube on his his arcade stuff. I think I started 2 months before he did. I think it might have been 2019, but then it started as, you know, retro and just showing off. You know, I have like a 13 video series of this game room being built and stuff. I have it on the playlist. It's pretty cool. And then it just went to everything. But I like doing it for fun because, you know, I've always edited videos for my films I used to do. And when I stopped doing that, because I did that for 12 years, I still wanted to keep the editing and the Photoshop. And, you know, because I do all my thumbnails, all the intros, the animations and all that. And I just like doing it, you know, but it was started as a everything gaming channel, right? And then it went back to the PlayStation channel, but now I'm thinking about going back to the everything channel again. I mean, because I got so much, I can't ever make up my damn mind because I got so much crap, right?
Well, here's the thing that is, if you have multiple channels, you're splitting your audience. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then again, if you have everything on one channel, some of your content can actually hurt your channel. So, for instance, live streams like this, right? We've been on for 2 hours. The average person who watches this might watch 30 minutes, right?
Yeah.
So because of that, YouTube says, hey, look at this. The audience only wants to watch 25% of this guy's video. So like your next upload stuff, it's not going to go well. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
of course.
that's why you notice a lot of channels, like they have like on this channel, I do all my live streams and my gaming gameplays, and on this channel's all my produced content. Like if I had to split things up, that's what I would do at the most. You know what I mean? Like here's a live channel, here's a produced channel. But honestly, I've been doing this for 2.5 years and my channel grows fine. And I have pretty much everything all on one channel except one podcast show, Super Game Room Dudes, which we did that to make sure that we could, divide everything equally and have it on one channel. You know what I mean? But when you said you had like all these channels, I was like, Chris, that's a lot of channels. You're really splitting your audience. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I haven't done anything on the retro console one, and I've only did 2 videos on the arcade. But like at this time, though, I'm not really interested in doing any other content except for PlayStation 5 right now. You know what I mean?
Then just make PlayStation 5 videos.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. And then I'll have the live shows, and if it hurts the channel, who gives a shit?
Yeah.
That's the way I look at it, Because I honestly, I'm not here to, make like a profit out of it.
Yeah.
The only thing I do want, and honestly, I don't give a damn about the subscribers. But what I do care about is I want to make a video and make sure, enough people seen it, because you make a video and you spend 2 or 3 hours, and you get 10 views, and it's not even worth it. You might as well go stick your head in a garbage can. You want to, so my motto is when I make a video, I want the video to at least hit 100 views. Some of them,
100.
Yeah, 100. That's all I care about.
That's a very low number for your channel size.
Well, I know that, but like my Modern Warfare reaction type video, it's over 1,000. But honestly, if I was worried about the channel growth, I shouldn't have did Arcade 1-Up content after I did my PlayStation 5 content when it released, because that's when my channel shot up. I got like 7,000 subs in a week. Like 2 days. I mean, just blown up to hell, right? Now, if I would have stayed on that content and did, the PS5 and stuff videos that whole time, I'd probably be at 78,000 subs easy right now.
Should have done it.
Yeah. But,
higher impact.
Yeah, but then I had my daughter thing happen, and that killed my channel for about 3 months after she passed. And then I had to deal with John D doing the KI stuff, and after that, then it kind of jacked up the channel. So whatever, So,
yeah.
Well,
there you go.
But y'all's channels are doing good though.
I'm having fun. I'm having a great time.
Your channel's I shot it too.
I'm having the time of my life. You kidding me? I'm sharing my. It's something else, guys, to put it out there, and whether you're crafting a video or a project or something, to put it out there for the world to see and all the scrutiny. But I'm blessed. I couldn't be happier.
And I like when people comment and stuff. You can have conversation. They comment on your video. That's probably my favorite part. Like every single comment I ever get on my videos, I comment back on every single one of them. Every one of them.
Yeah. So I do that too. Usually whenever I post a video, the first 2 or 3 days, I respond to every comment. Due to the number of videos I've done, people will comment on my videos like, hey, this video was posted 6 months ago and they just discovered the video today and they leave a comment. Like a lot of those we miss, like we don't get the notifications that you left a comment.
Yeah.
But I try to respond to everybody's comments the first couple of days that a video is posted. It gets harder after that just due to the number of videos I publish. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I think one video I had like 700 comments. I responded to every single one of them.
Oh my God.
That was a little nutty.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, that's a little nutty.
That's a lot.
But my last question was, what's your favorite part of the gaming community? But that was pretty much. I pretty much said that though.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, for me, like the way I look at it is, although we all are part of like this community, you know what I mean? Don't forget, like your actual community is your channel, your subscribers, and what you got going on there, because those are the people that follow you and care about you the most, and stuff like that. So like that community, like when I solo podcast on Monday nights, like people are there just for me. Like that's like my favorite thing. You know what I mean? Versus, I mean, what's really cool is a lot of us have collaborated together, which is, collaboration helps mutual growth, right? But still, my favorite part is, a lot of the stuff I do on my own, because that's the big challenge, right? Can you do a podcast or make a produced video by yourself that people really like? And like Chris says, a lot of us, we do our own editing, we do our own filming, we do our own production. The only thing I do is I do hire a guy, Mason, to do a lot of my thumbnails, but he does about 60-70% of my thumbnails. And what's funny is if you look at my channel, you'll be like, okay, he paid for someone to do that one. Okay, that's a PDub thumbnail because it looks like straight up ass. You know what I mean? Because guys, I suck at Photoshop, and
Yeah, I can tell who has the thumbnails paid for.
Like I can't do thumbnails. I'm not like a graphic artist. Like I don't think that way. You know what I mean? Yeah. So
yeah.
So my favorite part of YouTube is like the community of people that follow me and support the channel, and then of course all the friends I've made along the way, like you guys and Michael B. the Game Genie, Nostalgia. You know what I mean? Detroit Love. Yeah, that's my favorite part.
How about you, Fox?
It's it really is that. I mean, it's it may sound corny or cheesy or whatever, but it is connecting with other people that are into what you're into at the level you're into it, if that makes sense. I mean, like if I tell somebody I work with, hey, I got an arcade machine at home, they don't know, they have no idea. They're like, oh, whatever, move on with the conversation. To be into it and to be to and it's passion. It's not just positivity. Sometimes there's a little bit of negativity, or maybe it's just not so much negativity, but it's criticism. But it's coming from a place of deep respect for what these things are representing, which is the original arcade machine from back in the day, and that's what it is. And so that's where I think when I do, it's easy to maybe to get your feelings hurt a little bit, be a little sensitive, whether it's me or someone else. But if you take a step back and realize, hey, listen, this person is probably as passionate about it as I am. And, that's where their opinion is coming from. And so it's cool to be around a bunch of people that are geeking out about this stuff at that level. And that's what's fun. And meeting everybody and just learning and all that. So it's and then it's the creative process, that too. But it's that I think it really, when you boil it down, you whittle it down, it's going to be that connection to other people that are passionate. So,
can't believe we went 2 hours tonight, man. 2 hours. Hopefully, we put on an entertaining.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Hopefully, it was an entertaining conversation and discussion for all of you out there. So, and if it was, do us a favor, give us a thumbs up. We greatly
appreciate y'all coming on here. That's all I got. But after the stream, stay on for a few minutes. I appreciate everyone that's watched this stream with 19k Fox. He's been on here a few times, and PDub's first time on here. So I appreciate everyone watching. Yeah,
a lot of fun, man.
I popped my cherry. Pop my
I love all the questions and all just the gaming in general. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
That's what I'm here for. So, anyways, let's see here. Anyways, goodbye.